Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is Nidner Emilia Badrisha, student ID 2024294534. Today I'm going to present my lab assignment 1. So the first one is the styling follows a soft warm color scheme with a beige brown tones, which give the page a cozy and approachable vibe. The body uses a light beige background. All headings use a warm brown color, which is the hex code I use. A body text is slightly darker for a good contrast. Links are styled to stand out and change color slightly on hover to indicate interactivity. So buttons are styled rounded corners and a smooth hover effects. There are also a content container with a white background, shadow effect and padding to make the content pop and stay readable. For the content section, there is image placeholder for a personal photo, which is me.jpg, and then the personal information, my name, age and current location where I stay. So next one is education background, a brief timeline from high school and current degree in business computing at UiTM Missionary. So the next one is working experience, which is I include both part-time at Subway and my internship at law firms. Next one is navigation bar. At the bottom, I add a navigation section with link to the other pages, which index the HTML, which is current page, link to the photo gallery, timetable and calculator. These links make the site feel more complete and structured like a mini portfolio. Now I'm gonna presenting my second page, which is photo gallery. Which is meant to showcase some of my favorite personal memories through a photos and a video. It gives a more visual and fun insight into my life beyond text. So the layout and structure is very clean and consistent. Which is the first one, the title is set to photo gallery. It's linked to the same style CSS file to keep the design consistent across the whole website. I also included internal CSS in the CSS style section for the styling background, text, links, button and content container. For the styling, I use the same with the homepage, which is warm and soft color palettes with beige background and brown tones to maintain a calm and cozy look and feel across all pages. All the text is centered, the shadow and padding to add to the main content area to help the gallery stand out. Hover effect on link and button add a bit interactivity. For the photo gallery content, inside the container, I include 5 images labeled from BK1 to BK5. These are displayed one after other using standard image tags with glass gallery photos. Each photo represents a special moment I want to share, whether it's travel with friend or daily life memories. So below the image, I add a video section using the video tab. The video is named Video BKK MP4 and is embedded with built-in video controls, so user can play, pause or adjust volume easily. This makes the gallery more dynamic and bring my experience to life. So the next one, I also add navigation at the bottom of the pages, so user can easily jump between pages, home, photo gallery, timetable and calculator. Keeping this navigation bar consistent helps user to stay oriented while exploring between the website. So let's move on to my third page, which is timetable page. The purpose of this page is to show my weekly class schedule in a clear, organized and easy to read table format. It helps visualize how many time is structured for Sunday to Tuesday. So the layout and design follow the same clean and minimal design as my other pages. The color background is soft beige for a calm look. The font is consistent using Arial for readability. At the top, there is center heading labels timetable in a warm brown color to match the theme. So the timetable, the main feature of the page is HTML table that displays my class schedules. The table has 6 columns, one for time slot and other for each weekday from Sunday to Tuesday. I use TH tags for the headers and TD tags for the time blocks and class info. Each cell includes the course code and location like LCC500 in MKC3, ISP 581 in MKD2 and so on. Cells without classes are marked with class empty and have light background color to distinguish them from active class slots. This structure makes it very easy to see which subject I have on each day, the time they are held, and the room or block where the class takes place. And at the bottom of this page, I also add navigation bar like that. My home page and photo gallery, so it's easy for user to jump in between pages. Now let's move on to the last pages, which is calculator. So this page is a basic calculator tools that I built using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. It allows user to quickly perform simple math operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. It's simple but show how JavaScript can add interactive functionality to a web page. So for design and layout, it's the same as my other pages, which is cozy and warm beige tone. So how it works, the two number input fields allow the user to type in values. For button labeled as add, subtract, multiply and divide. When the user clicks a button, it runs the JavaScript function called calculate. So the calculate function works like this. It grabs the number from the two input fields, check if there are valid numbers. Based on the operator click, plus, subtract, divide or whatever, it performs the calculator. If the input is invalid or someone tries to dividing by 0, it shows a helpful error message. The result is displayed immediately in a heading below the buttons. This shows basic use of DOM manipulation, event handling and conditional logics. All other fundamental JavaScript are very useful. So at the below of these pages, I also add navigation, so easy for user to jump between other pages. In summary, this calculator may be simple, but effectively demonstrate my understanding of front-end layout, user input and dynamic JavaScript function. It is practical, user-friendly and add a nice touch of interactivity to my portfolio website. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video and help you in your studies, and bye.